بسم الله والحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله سيدنا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Today we'll be solving mathematics code 9709 mechanics paper 42 May June 2020. Let's start. Bismillah. Okay, question 1. A tram starts from rest and moves away from acceleration for 20 seconds. تمام. The tram then travels at constant speed v for 170 seconds before being brought to rest with uniform deceleration of magnitude twice that of the acceleration. فهنا مهم ان احنا ناخد بالنا ان the magnitude is twice than that of acceleration. Total distance traveled by the tram is 2.775 kilometers. Sketch a velocity time graph for the motion stating the total time for which the tram is moving. طيب تمام. نرسم الاكسس كده. اوكي. يكون عندنا هنا السبيد v، يكون عندنا هنا التايم. اوكي. فاحنا اول حاجه ماشيين باكسلريشن. acceleration means that the speed is increasing. اوكي. فنمشي بالسبيد كده اهو. اوكي. بعديها constant speed for 170 seconds. constant speed. بعدها بقول لك الديسلريشن بالماجنتيود twice of acceleration. طالما الماجنتيود twice ده معناه ان الجريدينت is steeper بايه؟ يعني twice the gradient. اوكي. يعني it was the gradient، يعني احنا let's say هنا اوكي 20 seconds. اوكي. فعندنا t ده تبقى 20 وهنا مشينا التايم ده 170. اوكي. ده معناه ان هنا بالظبط هنكون ب 190. اوكي. وطالما ال deceleration is twice the acceleration، احنا عندنا ايه؟ ال acceleration بتساوي v minus u over t. فده معناه ان التايم halved. طالما الماجنتيود ده دبل، التايم half. يعني هنا هنبقى ايه؟ بدل ما مشينا 20 seconds في الاكسلريشن هنبقى في deceleration 10 seconds، يبقى هنا 200. اوكي. ما اعتقدش انتوا محتاجين تعملوا ليبل لكل اللي احنا عملناه ده، بس ده v و t، ويبقى عندكم ايه الماجنتيود بتاع الاكسلريشن، يعني time taken for acceleration twice، او يعني around twice the time taken for deceleration، وخلاص. That's it for part A. اوكي. part B عايزنا نفايند v. تمام. v دي اللي هي الايه؟ الفيلوسيتي هنا. اوكي. الفيلوسيتي اللي وصلنا لها، ده maximum velocity وصلنا لها يعني. اوكي. فهو مدينا distance traveled as 2.775 kilometers. اوكي. فاحنا عارفين ان ال distance under ال speed time graph، تمام، الاريا بتاعت السبيد، الاريا under the curve يعني، او الاريا under the graph هنا هي ال distance. تمام. عشان ده speed time graph. ف let's just write the formula for the area of trapezium. هتبقى البيز دي plus البيز اللي تحت over 2 multiply الهايت اللي هو ال v. وعندنا 170 plus 200 over 2 في ال velocity بتساوي distance اللي هي 2775 meters. اوكي. فهيطلع معانا ان 185 v is equal to 2775. فيطلع معانا ان ال v is equal to 15 meter second negative 1. Part C, find the magnitude of the acceleration. This literally have a free mark يعني. Acceleration is v minus u over t. It's 15 over ال t اللي هو 20 seconds. يطلع معانا ال acceleration equal 0.75 meter second negative 2. اوكي. نكون خلصنا question 1. Question 2. Coplanar forces of magnitude 20 Newton, P Newton, 3P and 4P act at a point in the direction shown in the diagram. The system is in equilibrium. Find P and theta. Okay, since it's in equilibrium, ده معناه ان there is no resultant force. ده معناه ان the sum of the F in the x direction is 0, while sum of the forces in the y direction are also equal to 0. So we firstly, let's just draw the component of the forces. Okay. Here we have 4p plus 3p sine 30. Here we have 20 cosine theta, and here we have 20 sine theta plus p sine 30. Here we have 3p cosine 30 plus, let me just write it here, plus p cosine 30. Okay, so since the forces in the x direction sum up to 0, the معناه and the forces acting on the right side are equal to the forces acting on the left side. Okay, so when you're solving horizontally, you have the p, okay, 3p cosine 30 plus p cosine 30, that's 4p cosine 30 equal to 20 cosine theta. Okay, we can bring the 4 here, get that p cosine 30 is equal to 5 cosine theta. And we can solve vertically as well. So the upward forces, I'll just take the p as a common factor. So p 4 plus 3 sine 30 is equal to 20 sine theta plus p sine 30. Sine 30 is half, so that's 4 plus 3 over 2. Okay, so that's 11 over 2. So 11p over 2 is equal to 20 sine theta plus p over 2. I bring this p over 2 الناحية التانية. Okay, so we have that 5p is equal to 20 sine theta. So p is equal to 4 sine theta. Okay, that's equation 2, that's equation 1. We substitute 2 and 1. We get that 4 sine theta cosine 30 is equal to 5 cosine theta. Okay, we can bring this cosine الناحية دي. We'll bring this cosine الناحية دي, so like this. We have that 4 tan theta is equal to 5 over cosine 30. So tan theta is equal to 5 over 4 cosine 30. Therefore, we find that theta is equal to 55.3 degrees. Okay, and now we have the theta. So it's pretty simple. We can just find the p using 4 sine 55.3, and this will give us, let me calculate it real quick. Yeah, that's 3.29 Newton. Question 3. A particle of mass 2.5 kg is held in equilibrium on a rough plane inclined at 20 degrees to the horizontal by a force of magnitude T, making an angle of 60 degrees with the line of greatest slope of the plane. the coefficient of friction between the particle and the plane is 0.3. Find the greatest and the least possible values of t. 8 marks question. Okay. let's start. بسم الله. طيب أول حاجة وضح هو ليه في greatest و least values for t. في greatest value of t عشان يعني البارتيكل دي ممكن تكون at point of moving up or a point of moving down. تمام. if it's moving up يعني خلاص زقة كمان، يعني لو t زادت سيكا كمان to move up، ده معناه ان friction is acting in this direction. okay. بس if it's at point of moving down then the friction is acting in this direction. عشان كده الفاليو بتاعت t بتختلف عشان friction ليها two directions و at each direction الفاليو بتاعت t هتختلف. okay. تمام. let's at first find the t at point moving up slope. okay. تمام. when we're moving up the slope هيبقى عندنا ال friction is acting, in that case the friction will be acting in this direction. okay. downward. تمام. يبقى عندنا ال t component along the plane is t cosine 60 equal to 2.5 multiply 10 multiply sine 20. That's the component of the weight along the slope اللي يبقى اهو. تمام. plus the friction. تمام. how do we get the friction though? The friction is equal to mu is equal to friction على R، friction is equal to mu R. okay. we need to firstly find the R. we have the mu, we just need to find the R. المشكلة في ناس بتعمل ايه؟ اوكي خلاص ال R هتبقى equal الماس multiply cosine الانجل وخلاص. لا، في هنا تريك بقى ان التنشن ليه component برضه كده اهو. تمام. فال R هتكون let me write it here. R is equal to 2.5 multiply 10 multiply cosine 20 minus component بتاع tension that's acting upward اللي هو t sine 60. تمام. فاحنا معانا ان ال F is equal to 0.3 multiply, let's just write 25 cosine 20 minus t sine 60. okay. now let's just substitute the F in this equation. okay. cosine 60 is half. تمام. if I have that 0.5 t is equal to, I'm going to calculate all this in the on the calculator, and that's just 8.55 plus friction. فنعمل 0.3 multiply 25 cosine 20, that's basically 7.0 let's just say 48. تمام. minus sine 60 multiply 0.3 minus 0.26 t. okay. we bring this to the other side, we have that 0.76 t is equal to هو أنا المفروض أكون بستخدم the same decimal places here and here، بس يعني I'm just using it on the calculator anyways, so that should be fine يعني. But it's better to write them like the same exact decimal places in the exam. فيطلع معنا t equal 20.5 نيوتن، وإحنا قلنا إيه ده when we're moving up the slope، that's the greatest value for t، يعني دي ال greatest. Now let's find the least possible value of t. least possible value of t will be when we're moving down slope. okay. I forgot the e here. oh my god. هيكون in that case the friction is acting with the T not against the T. Okay, يعني the friction will be acting the friction will be acting upward not downward. تمام. فعندنا إن ال T cosine 60, let's just write half T from now on, right? 0.5 T plus the friction is equal to 25 sine 20. Okay, friction is the same of course. فيكون معانا 0.5 plus this is the friction from the first part, 7.048 minus 0.26 T is equal to 25 sine theta, which is 8.55. So we have that 0.24 T, this is T plus, okay, is equal to 8.55 minus 7.048, which is 1.502. We get that the T is equal to 6.26 Newton, and this is the least value of T. Okay, we finished this question. It's an 8-mark question, but it's really simple. The only trick here is that sometimes people forget to subtract the component of tension that's acting upward with the not upward, perpendicular to the slope with the R. Okay, question 4. Small smooth spheres A and B of equal radii and masses 4 kg and 2 kg respectively lie on a smooth horizontal plane. Initially, P is at rest and A is moving toward B with a speed of 10 meters per second. After the spheres collide, A continues to move in the same direction but with half speed of B. Find the speed of B after the collision. ده كده على طول طبعا هيكون conservation of momentum. تمام. فاحنا عندنا initially كان عندنا A و B. okay, وكان عندنا ان A is moving toward B. D 4 kilogram. okay, و B is 2 kilogram. و A was moving toward B speed 10 meter per second negative 1 و B was stationary. تمام. عندنا بعد collision بقى both are moving in the same direction. okay, فبقى عندنا 4 kilogram و 2 kilogram B A are moving in the same direction, بس عندنا إن A have half the speed of B. تمام. فعندك هنا يكون مثلا dV وتكون actually خلي dV عشان احنا عايزين find V، ودي هتكون half V. A half the speed of B. تمام. اوكي، احنا عندنا M1 U1 plus M2 U2 is equal to M1 V1 plus M2 V2. 10 multiplied by 4 plus 0 عشان B was stationary is equal to half multiply 4 multiply V multiply V plus هتكون هنا 2 multiply V. تمام. فعندنا 40 is equal to 2V plus 2V which is 4V, so V is equal to 10 meter per second negative 1. Okay, part B. A third small smooth sphere C, تمام, of mass 1 kilogram and with the same radius as A and B is at rest on the plane. B now collides directly with C. After this collision, B continues to move in the same direction but with 1/3 of the speed of C. تمام. Show that the sphere show that there is another collision between A and B. طيب احنا يعني في part A عرفنا ان السبيد بتاعت B هتكون 10 meter per second، عرفنا ان speed A half السبيد دي. تمام. ف خلينا نرسم دلوقتي the situation we're in. اوكي احنا عندنا ان هنا ال A ماشي is moving بhalf speed ال V بhalf speed ال B تمام. وعندنا هنا ال B is moving بكام 10 meters second negative 1. عندنا دي 5 meter second negative 1. وعندنا هنا ال A ال C. ف when will there be another collision between A and B؟ لما B تخبط C السبيد بتاعتها هتقل. اوكي فالسبيد بتاعتها بقت اقل من A هتبقى A ماشية اسرع منها. اوكي يعني A هتبقى moving faster than B ف A will collide with B. اوكي ف let's now consider the calculation and see whether there will be another collision between A and B or not. فنعمل conservation of momentum تاني تمام عشان نفايند ال final speed of B. اوكي عندنا M1 أنا مش هكتبها تاني بقى يعني we wrote it in part A M1 U1 plus M2 U2 is equal to M1 V1 plus M2 V2. فعندنا هنا 10 multiply 2 plus 0 is equal to after the collision B continues to move in the same direction but with 1/3 the speed of C. تمام فيبقى عندنا هنا 2V plus الماس بتاع C اللي هو 1 kilogram multiply 3V. okay so we have that 20 is equal to 5V so V is equal to 4 meters second negative 1. فدي ال velocity بتاعت A B after the collision. فهنقول in since VB smaller than 5 meters second negative 1 there will be another collision. Actually I think it's better to also mention in this is the velocity of A so like we can do VA ونكتب دي between bracket جنبها يعني بس as long as we get the idea we're on the safe side. Part C A and B coalesce during this collision. Find the total loss of kinetic energy in the system due to the 3 collisions. type to find the kinetic energy loss we need to find the initial kinetic energy of all the of the particle اللي كانت A أصلا في الأول عشان initially كانت only A that's moving. since it was only A that was moving it was the only particle that had kinetic energy initially. تمام بعدها all the particles were moving so that's the final kinetic energy of all the particles. We'll subtract both تمام and we will get the kinetic energy loss. ف we write energy kinetic. It's better to write it fully بس I'm just using اختصارات كده يعني عشان ايه عشان ننجز يعني. energy kinetic A initially is equal to half mv square equal to half multiply 4 multiply 10 square that is 200 joule. okay since particle A and B coalesce together and they like become one object we have to again find their speed and their kinetic energy يعني to find this we will again do conservation of momentum. تمام ف M1 U1 plus 2 U2 is equal to they become one object. تمام فهيكون equal to M1 U plus M2 multiply V. تمام so 4 multiply it was their speed here was 5 okay and B بقت 4 after the second collision so 4 multiplied by 5 plus 2 the mass of B multiplied by 4 is equal to 4 plus 2V. okay that's 20 20 plus 8 that's 28 is equal to 6V. This means that the speed of AB is equal to 14 over 3. Okay. Now we find the energy kinetic of AB finally يعني is equal to half multiply total mass, which is 6, multiply 14 over 3 square. That is 196 over 3 joules. Okay. And for particle C, velocity of particle C was it was 3v, yeah. It was 3 times, and هنا it said that particle B moved with third the speed of C. C was 3 multiply V, okay. V, and then V C is equal to 4 multiply 3, which is 12, okay. And then energy kinetic of C at the end يعني was half multiplied by 1, which is the mass, multiplied by 12 square. Here 12 square is 144. That, okay, let me just, yeah, that's 72 joule. Okay. Energy loss هيبقى ال 200 اللي في الأول خالص بتوع ال A minus 72 plus 196 over 3. That is that's 188 over 3 joule. Or you can just write it 62.7 joule. This is the end for this question. Question 5. A car of mass 1250 kg is moving on a straight road. On a horizontal section of the road, the car has a constant speed of 32 meters per second, and there is a constant force of 750 Newton resisting the motion. Calculate in kilowatt the power developed by the engine of the car. Since it's moving at a constant speed, this means an acceleration is equal to 0 عشان it's constant speed. فطالما acceleration is equal to 0, that means that the driving force is equal to the resisting force. تمام. فعندنا driving force is equal to 750 Newton. احنا عارفين ان الباور بيساوي عارفين ان الباور of the engine بيساوي ال driving force multiply the velocity. فالباور هيكون 750 multiply 32, which is 24,000 watt. خد بالك ان it needs the power in kilowatt, فالpower هتكون equal to 24 kilowatt. You just divide this by 1000. Double I بقى بيقول given that the power suddenly decreased by 8 kilowatt, find the instantaneous deceleration of the car. تمام. عندنا كده ان ال new power تمام هيساوي 24,000 minus 8,000, okay, which is 16,000 watts, okay. Now we get again the driving force. The driving force is equal to the power over velocity, which is 16,000 divided by 32. That's 500 Newton, okay. Now we have in the car or whatever it is, عندنا ال driving force 500 وعندنا ال resisting force 750 Newton, okay. فاحنا عندنا in ال force resultant force is equal to 750 minus 500 is equal to 250 Newton. هو من هنا واخد ال forces from the direction اللي هو toward the left. تمام. Actually we should take let's just take them from the right direction, because the right direction is direction of motion. Okay, so we usually take the direction of motion as positive. يعني فنعمل 500 minus 750, that's negative 250 Newton. Okay, يعني 250 Newton opposing the motion. ف MA in the force equal negative 250. So the acceleration will be equal to 250 over the mass, and the mass was given to be 1250 kilogram. فاحنا كده عندنا ان ال acceleration is equal to negative 0.2 meters second. negative 2 دي ال acceleration. Okay, they're asking for the deceleration, so we have to change the sign. فنقول لهم ان deceleration is equal to 0.2 meters second. negative 2. Part C. On a section of the road inclined at this angle to the horizontal, the resistance to the motion of the car is this. When the speed of the car is v, the car travels up the section of the road at constant speed with the engine working at 60 kilowatts. Find this constant speed. طيب. Now we have the car inclined. Okay. تمام. وعندنا الفورورد فورس هي الدرايفنج فورس بس، وعندنا الباكورد فورس mg ساين الانجل او ساين ثيتا بلس الريزيستنس. تمام. ف since اني it's moving at constant speed, this means ان الدرايفنج فورس is equal to mg ساين ثيتا او الانجل يعني plus resistance. تمام. اوكي. ايه الدرايفنج فورس؟ driving force is power over velocity. صح، احنا عارفين ان الباور بتاع الانجن بيساوي driving force في ال v. اوكي، multiply ال v، فالدرايفنج فورس هتكون الباور على الفيلوسيتي. ف 60,000 watt over velocity، تمام، is equal to the mass is again given to be 1250 multiply g اللي هي ال 10. اوكي، هو مديك الساين نيجاتيف 1 للانجل. تمام، فالانجل نفسها هتكون هي 0.096. اوكي، ف multiply 0.096 plus الريزيستنس اللي هي 1000 plus 8 V. تمام كده. Let's try to simplify this. فيطلع معنا ان 60,000 over V is equal to 1200 plus 1000, we just write 2200 plus 8 V. ف multiply all by V عشان نشيل ال V اللي هنا ونموف دي الناحية التانية، يطلع معنا 8 V square plus 2200 V equal to minus 60,000 is equal to 0. Okay, so just by completing square on your calculator we get that V is equal to either 25 or negative 300. تمام، فطبعا هتكون negative 300 دي rejected عشان ايه we can't have a negative speed, we're treating speed not velocity. and حتى لو كانت velocity أساسا يعني ما كانش ينفع طبعا تبقى in the opposing direction. يعني it has to be within the direction of the driving force. It can't be negative V here. يعني. yeah, that's it for this question. We now move up to the last question, question 6. Okay, question 6. A particle P moves in a straight line. The velocity V at time t is given by the three equations. Okay. Schedule a phase time graph from 0 to 13.5. An advice. دايما في الأول check whether the particle will reach a negative velocity ولا. لما تكون velocity time graph أو displacement time graph هنcheck لو من الإيكويشن لو ال velocity can go to the negative ولا، عشان نعرف لو هنرسم الجراف كده ولا لو هنرسمه كده، تمام، ولا نرسمه كده، هنرسمه ازاي بالظبط. طبعا لو speed time graph أو distance time graph لازم يكون كده في الأساس، عشان يعني it has to be a positive value for the t and the actually it can be like that بس that's very rare يعني، ما علينا. طيب احنا عندنا ال v هنا في أول equation دي لازم تكون positive، طبعا أي value تحطها في ال t من 0 ل 5 يطلع positive. تاني equation بقى احنا عندنا t to the power of 2، فده هيكون graph ليه maximum أو minimum. بما ان الكوفيشنت بتاع t square negative 1، اوكي كوفيشنت نيجاتيف، فيبقى اي ماكسيمم هيبقى جراف شكله كده. لو الكوفيشنت كان بوزيتيف كان هيبقى جراف شكله كده، تمام. فدلوقتي انا عايز اعرف طيب هيميت الاكس اكسس فين وهتكون الماكسيمم بوينت فين. الاكس اكسس يعني هو ده كومبليت سكوير، يبقى المفروض x 6 minus t 6 plus t، اوكي. فهيطلع معانا ان دي نيجاتيف 6 ودي هتكون ب 6 وهيطلع ان الماكسيمم t equal 0، تمام. هيطلع الماكسيمم هنا 36، اوكي. بس احنا مش محتاجين كل ده، احنا بس عايزين، احنا دلوقتي بس المهم ان احنا عرفنا ان it's going to the negative y يعني هننزل لنيجاتيف velocity، اوكي. ودي طبعا straight line فمش فارق معانا يعني خلاص. طيب خلينا نبدأ بس نرسم الجراف and see how it goes. طيب sorry okay let's see how it goes. نرسم ال y axis، نرسم ال x axis، اوكي. عندنا at t equals 0 we're now in the first equation، okay. at t equals 0 from the first equation هنا هيطلع معانا ان ال velocity كانت ب 1، فاحنا بدأنا اصلا من ايه؟ من 1. at t equal 5 بقى ناخد هنا مثلا 5، يطلع معانا t equal 11. 5 multiply 2 plus 1 that's 11، okay. ناخد ال 11 هنا، فنرسم أول line pretty simple. احنا عرفنا ان لما هنا طبعا 0، اوكي. عرفنا ان هنا لما نكون 6 الجراف هي ايه؟ هيعدي في ال يعني هو هيكون شيب كده، وهنا الحتة دي قلنا عليها انها هتكون 6، اوكي. ف هنخبط هنا في ال 6 وننزل لكام؟ ننزل لي لما نحط 7 at t square هيطلع معانا negative 13، اوكي. فهيعمل shape like this، okay. يعني it's not that good صراحة، بس it's kind of hard to draw it in the graphic tablet. The curves are very hard to draw on the graphic tablet، excuse me يعني. it should be better for you أو easier يعني for you. فهنا تكون دي 7، ماشي. وطبعا نرسم هنا كده dotted line، وهنا يكون dotted lines، تمام. معاناة والله معاناة. طيب نحط هنا الايه، خلي هنا ده ال negative 13 right، اوكي. وعندنا ال t ده طبعا straight line، ولما نحط ال t ب 13.5 هيطلع معانا ان ال velocity ب0، تمام. ف 13.5 is almost يعني احنا عندنا هنا ال 7، اوكي. سوري هنا ال 7، انا مش عارف كتبتها ليه هنا اصلا. هنا ال 7 فهتكون يعني double distance around a little bit lower than double distance، هتكون ال 13.5. فهنحطها هنا مثلا 13.5، نرسم ال straight line. sorry. شايفين المعاناة؟ يعني أنا أصلا مش عارف أجيبه exactly على ال curve هنا. yeah I apologize again بس you got the idea المهم. you can draw it yourself way better. let's just move to part B now. Find the acceleration at the instant when t is equal to 6. okay. Acceleration is the change in velocity على change in time dv over dt. فهنعمل differentiation equation at time equal 6 اللي هي بالايكويشن دي عشان t 6 في الايكويشن دي. تمام. فالديفرنشيشن بتاعها هيكون equal to negative 2t. فالاكسلريشن هيكون negative 12 meters second negative 2. literally a free mark. okay, part C and the last part in this paper. Find the total distance traveled by P in the intervals from 0 to 13.5. okay. طبعا ما ينفعش نعمل زي ما قلنا يعني distance طالعة ونازلة ده كلها displacements في بعض. يعني دي الاريا دي والاريا دي والاريا دي والاريا دي. okay, ف we'll have to integrate multiple times. okay. Actually we will only need to integrate here and there عشان دول curves. لكن هنا we can just use the area of trapezium وال area of triangle هنا عشان نجيب ال distance traveled هنا و distance traveled هنا. ف okay, let's get the distance traveled from time 0 to time 5. okay. فاحنا عندنا the distance from 0 to 5 بتساوي area of trapezium بتكون B1 أو البيز على البيز التانية اللي هي كانت 11 over 2 multiply الهايت. هو يعتبر طبعا trapezium rotated 180 يعني. يطلع معانا 12 over 2 6 3 that's 30 meters. يعني أنا واخد إن دي البيز الأولانية ودي البيز التانية. okay. وده الهايت. okay. طيب now we will have to find the distance from 5 to 6. طب ليه عملت 5 to 6 مش 5 to 7؟ عشان احنا عايزين أول حاجة الاريا under the graph. تمام. under the curve to the x-axis بعدها الاريا above the curve to the x-axis. okay. فعشان نعمل كده لازم نعمل integration مرتين. ما ينفعش نعمل integration واحد. اوكي. فاكرين احنا دايما كنا بنقول كل ما نغير direction واحنا بنعمل integration كل ما الأوبجكت غير direction بتاعه هو in motion لازم نعمل limit integration مرتين. فاهمني؟ ف it's the same thing here. فهيكون هنا limited integration from 5 to 6 على 36 minus t square that's equal to 5 to 6 36t minus t cube over 3. okay. This will be equal to 144 minus 415 over 3. okay. That's equal to 17 over 3. Actually, the distance from 5 to 6. Now we get the distance from 6 to 7. ماشي. تكون equal برضو نفس كل حاجة بس نحط هنا الانتجريشن من 6 to 7. برضو 36 minus t square is equal to 6 to 7 36t minus t cube over 3. ده هيكون 413 over 3 minus 144. okay. That is actually let me write it down here عشان ميطلعش برا البيج. يطلع معنا negative 19 over 3. طبعا at the end زي ما بقول لكم هناخد الايه البوزيتيف بتاع ده هناخد الماجنتيود بس يعني من الاخر. تمام. الاريا بقى بتاعت the last triangle half في البيز في الهايت. okay. then negative 13 13.5 minus 7. Okay, S من 7 ل 13.7 بتساوي half multiply negative 13 multiply 13.7 minus 7 تطلع معانا wait my apologies 13.5. I don't know why I wrote it 13.7. لا أنا بعمل غلطات لخبطة غبية أوي. يطلع معانا negative 169 over 4. طبعا دول زي ما بقولكوا برضو دايما بيطلعوا نيجاتيف عشان تحت يعني الجراف بيكون تحت في النيجاتيف واي اكسس يعني. طيب فالتوتال ديستانس هتكون equal to 30 plus 17 over 3 plus 19 over 3 plus 169 over 4. That is 337 over 4 أو in decimal that's 84.25 meters. وبكده نكون خلصنا this paper. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments and I'll try to answer them as soon as I can. Thank you so much. والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.